Oh yeah, I've got what I have is like a lead-lined coffin with velvet lining. So that's technically not possible. I suppose you put one over the other. That's what they must have done. They draped it, and that's how I relax before shows and in between sets. But my fingernails have just grown incredibly in the last half hour. I apologize. It wasn't like that at all. But I know what I needed to do was give some instructions. It's Mark, could you put some slap echo if you found it in the end? It's right between the Dutch cheese and the 4 cherry tomatoes. Yeah, on my voice, that is. Wow, I can hear all sorts of things, but they're very quiet. It's nice, really. If somebody just woke up in here, they wouldn't know anything was happening. It's really great for a social situation. That's reverb, which is nice, but the slap is more like the Buddy Holly thing, you know? So I can sound like a dead English guy imitating another dead English guy imitating a dead American. That's... Yeah. Well... Okay. This sounds like it's fun. Don't be fooled. I sit at the window, I sit at the door. I want to see what the shuffle man saw. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Started like last night, started like jazz. I want to know what the shuffle man has. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Don't forget to function, don't be one of those. I want to know what the shuffle man knows. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. You ready for the bagels? Ready for the blues? Ready to learn how to work the shuffle man's boots? Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Shuffle man. Do yourself a favor, don't forget the jam. You need an offering for the shuffle man. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Got the picture, got the frame. You wanna call me by the shuffle man's name? Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Shuffle man is ritzy, shuffle man is rad. I wanna have what the shuffle man had. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Shuffle mania. Shuffle mania. Money is the answer to the question that you pose. I want to know what the shuffle man knows. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.